Now, the federal government, the president of the Nigerian Institute of Structural Engineers, Instructor Engineer Dr. Kendi Osifala, called on government and Nigerians to engage only competent and capable registered professionals on building projects and assessments. Osifala made this known to newsmen during a press briefing on their preliminary reports and findings on the collapsed Ikoyi 21-story building. Galaxy's Daniel Tenemo reports that the instructor president said their preliminary findings show that the initial design for the structure was supposed to be 6 floors, but further changes were made to increase the floors without putting in place proper mechanism for the structure's foundation. He added that there was some evidence of structural inadequacy in the construction and that signs of some structural distress had already started to show within certain elements of the building.
3. The preliminary investigation also revealed some evidence of structural inadequacy in the construction and that signs of some structural distress had already started to show within certain elements of the building. The building that collapsed was initially designed for just 6 floors and later to 12 floors before this was further changed to 15 floors. It could not yet be established the adequacy of any properly designed and documented further revision to the eventual and tragically final 21 floors that was being implemented and which collapsed.
He further said that investigations reveals that more than 2 structural engineering designs firms worked on the project at different times.
There are also indications that more than 2 structural engineering design firms worked on the project at different times. In the light of the already gathered preliminary information about the observed inadequacies of the collapsed building, as well as the possible destabilizing effect of the collapse on the adjoining and nearby buildings, it is imperative that a thorough and comprehensive structural integrity appraisal be carried out on the other 2 buildings, that is the 14 and 15-story towers, respectively, on the same site.